gonna be more clever, yeah.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between these road warriors and the home team. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Looking quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back now, pressure coming. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
We've set it down from 37. On 1st down, Jackson. He rolls to his right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Following the penalty, the kick moves up, and he sends it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
They're going for this. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. They go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And the 13.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now Jackson off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. That is Nick Emanwari.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, play action. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll run now on second down. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Caught by his back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's the snap on 4th. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
1st down from the 42. They send a man in motion. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that means 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys take a 13-0 lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. That one splits the uprights. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from this one right after this. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And they pick him off again. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 for the touchdown.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
That one right down the middle. And these guys stretch their lead to 21.
Our home team, nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
1st down and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to the air following that pick 6. Short pass caught by his tight end. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Tight, 19 tight. Panther 11. Ready.
Shotgun now on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He does it. Touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game.
Our home team, 7.
Plenty of time to attack that deficit, but here we go. They're attacking already, going on sides in the first half. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 70 the back row leading. 18, 5 here. 70 ready. 70 ready. Let go.
From the gun, Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Top row 18. 60 high set. Warriors 70.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Panther 60 back. 18 back. 18 back.
Play action. Here's Jackson. And the catch is made for the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Our home team, 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Switch. Bronco switch. Here we go.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's brought down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down pass play coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go. Knock 60 Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Take go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And this one is launched downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on down.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Pistol snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys continue piling on to this lead.
35. Our home team, 7.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing it on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Quick throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Getting out to his left. Look at his fullback now. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here. Love this, giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And he carries it in for the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And his guys cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. Looking to throw, Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to bring up first down.
48-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. 79 Bronco.
They go play fake with Jackson. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Nick Emmanwori on the coverage.
Set. 19 touch. 19 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Jackson off the play action. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it again. Again, he's got room. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
19 Tiger. Let go.
Blown back gets the handoff. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He's got the squiver. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
Brings up third.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And he stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
79 Bronco. Let's go.
Back to throw. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Fits it through the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Cougar 90.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
60 Eagles. Track to 60. Check go.
They are throwing it again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third
He
down.
was brought down at the 20.
Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking in the air here. Completed to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Now, they didn't bite on the play action, Brock, and for all the times that we've seen that exact concept beat defenses, these guys were not fooled.
You know what that was collectively, defensively? It was great processing. We talk about quarterbacks being great processors. That group defensively just got it done.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Now looking to throw. Flush out now to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. Get up.
3rd and long for him here. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They're going to try to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one's complete right side. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And that is a touchdown.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead yet again. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
His guys
touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. All in left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. And they pick him off again. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Let's go.
Slot man motioned over.
79.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now a give on the counter. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
65.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Finally lets one go deep left. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 39-yard gain on the play. Result is a first down.
First down throw for Jackson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. What's the motion?
From the gun, Jackson buys time, rolling right. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys are running them out of the building. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys continue adding on to that lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returnable from the 1. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go!
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready?
To throw here on 1st down. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's go. Check go.
Throwing on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He'll take it from the 1. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st down and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Reload. Reload. Let's go now. Ready?
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Check. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're going to pass it here. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, Jackson puts everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Jackson yet again. Escapes the pocket. He's trying to go deep again. Caught at the 20-yard line. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And these guys tack on 7 more to their lead. 63, now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Take over.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set. 60-6.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.